I'm Dr.K Gireesh, physician, neurophysician and neurosurgeon, and I'll be talking on part 2 of the sleep. This is a health awareness program for the public on medical subjects. Now, I have told earlier about the sleep, what exactly it is, and the stages of sleep. Now, which areas of the brain that are controlling the sleep? It's quite important. In fact, if you deeply look into, all parts of the brain are involved in the sleep mechanism. There is no one area, in fact, you can isolate, but there are certain specific areas that get lit up when you are in sleep. Wakefulness is maintained by the neurons or the cells in the brain stem reticular formation via the thalamocortical neurons and the dorsal hypothalamus, basal forebrain and locus ceruleus. Whereas the one stage I told you, NREM sleep and the REM sleep. The NREM, that is a non-rapid eye movement sleep, which is almost around 60 to 90% of the total sleep, or in that particular cycle, you will find NREM sleep is maintained by the neural systems of the forebrain, the ventrolateral preoptic nucleus, solitary tract nuclei, midbrain raphe, amygdala and thalamus. These are all various nuclear groupings within the brain. The REM sleep, that is a rapid eye movement sleep, I told you where the dreams occur. That rapid eye movement sleep is regulated in the brainstem, which is a center called the pons, and as well as the pontine reticular formation and the medulla. The brainstem is like this, almost it is just like this side of an index finger. You find here the center for consciousness, then you find the center for respiration comes here lower down, and in this pons, this is the midbrain, pons, medulla. So you find in the pons, you have the REM being regulated, the pontine reticular formation, medullary and spinal neurons. And one of the very important thing is you are awake during the day and you go to bed in the night. So this circadian rhythm is being controlled by a small nucleus called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, which is just beneath this particular portion. There is a glabella between the two eyebrows. Find just behind it, you find the suprachiasmatic nucleus. That gets fibers or messages from the eye and the optic nerve. It gets it from it and then passes on to the pineal gland, and thereby melatonin is secreted. So when the lights are off, melatonin comes and then you get a good sleep in the night. So the circadian rhythm is maintained by the suprachiasmatic nucleus. So these are the various nuclei of the brain, that is collection of gray matter which controls your sleep. And in an alternating sequence it goes. A group of nuclei in the pontomesencephalic region, they are very critical for the alternating sequence of REM sleep and non-REM sleep. You find this goes on because I told you midbrain, pons, medulla. And you find the pontomesencephalic region. Find there are reticular formation, groups of cells which brings this rhythm actually. So these are some of the areas which control or which have more activity when during sleep. So that's it about the areas of the brain which control sleep. Thank you very much.